Off the Cuff is supported by Patreon. Join today and become an honorary producer and get in-show credit on every episode. Hi everybody, and welcome to the show. When I started Off the Cuff 7 years ago, my whole plan was to make healthier food. And that kind of turned into lower carb food, keto-friendly food, anything that would not spike my blood sugar. And then after that, it turned into making food that I really wanted to make. Food that maybe I ate outside at restaurants that I wanted to make at home. Well, today's show is kind of an amalgamation of that. When I first moved to Los Angeles from New York, I discovered Thai food, and oh boy is Thai great. Now, don't get me wrong, there are Thai restaurants in New York, but in Los Angeles, they're everywhere, and they are spectacular. On any Thai menu, or I should say most Thai menus, you're gonna find mostly an appetizer called satay. Oh, baby. And satay, if you don't know what it is marinated chicken and beef on skewers dipped in a spicy peanut sauce. And I have to tell you, if peanuts are involved, I love it. I love peanut sauce. I love peanuts when they're in food. Oh yeah, that's for me. So today, I get to share a recipe for marinated chicken and beef satay and also a spicy peanut sauce. I can tell you already, this is gonna be one of my favorite episodes. And you know what? I didn't come to this decision very quickly. I actually, not too long before the show, had no idea what I was going to make. But something happened. You know what? Rather than me tell you, let me show you. I have it on video. Watch this video. Watch what led to this decision. Man, show day, and I don't know what to make. Coconut milk. All I have is coconut milk. What can I make with coconut milk? Oh, man. Where's the man upstairs when you need him? Uh-oh. Where? I must be dreaming. Yeah, it's a dream. Oh, man. Oh, no more gas station sushi for me. Woo-hoo.
It's not the sushi.
Who said that?
I did, son.
Who are you?
You don't know? You just called out to me.
Excuse me?
I'm him.
I'm sorry, I'm not following. You have to excuse me, I'm not really good at charades.
I'm the man upstairs.
Wow, this sushi's really working overtime. I bet you there's some blowfish in here too.
I told you before, it was not the sushi.
Wait a minute. The man upstairs. The big kahuna? The one who sees all?
Well, not all. I canceled my subscription to Netflix.
Wait a minute. If you're here and I'm here, that means I'm dead. Who's gonna feed my cat?
Relax. You're not dead.
Oh yeah? What about all this cloudy stuff?
Well, that's just my Windows 98 screensaver.
Oh, Windows 98 was a very reliable operating system.
I agree. Much better than Windows Millennium.
Millennium? Yeah. Anyway, so what am I doing here?
The answer is in your hand. The other hand.
Oh. The coconut milk.
That's your answer.
Anyway, sir, can I call you sir?
Call me Stosh.
Stosh?
Yes, as in the book of Stosh.
I'm filming today and I don't know what to cook, and you're saying that coconut milk is the answer?
Yes.
Could you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Satay.
Okay, I'll read the book of Satay too.
No, son. I mean saute, as in sauteed chicken.
Oh, chicken satay. Yeah. That could work.
Do both chicken and beef satay. You can use the same peanut sauce for both.
That's brilliant. They're both already low carb. They're easy to make. Thanks, Stas. I'm gonna make it.
You are most welcome.
So, before you send me back, what's heaven really like?
Beats me.
But you're the man upstairs.
Uh-huh.
You're the man.
Who?
The big guy.
Me? No. I'm Stash, your neighbor, the man upstairs. That's where I live, upstairs.
Oh, wait, you've already called me son twice.
I know, I call everyone that. Even my mother, it's weird.
Well, then how'd you know I didn't know what to make and I was holding a can of coconut milk?
Thin floors.
All right, then what about all this?
I work in television, special effects.
I knew that.
I knew you did.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the advice. I'm gonna make the satay.
Great. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you later, son.
Son, you call me son. Yeah. Yeah, the man upstairs. Wait a minute. There is no upstairs. I'm on the top floor. Here are the ingredients. Okay, it's satay time. Here are the ingredients. First up, the chicken satay. 1 large chicken breast. And for the marinade, 1/4 cup of full-fat coconut milk, 1 teaspoon sweetener, 2 teaspoons red curry paste, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now for the beef satay, 1 pound of beef. And for the marinade, 1/4 cup full-fat coconut milk, 1 teaspoon sweetener, 1 teaspoon curry powder, 2 teaspoons red curry paste, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And finally, for the Thai peanut sauce, 1 teaspoon of red curry paste, 2/3 of a cup of coconut milk, also full fat, 1/3 of a cup of chunky peanut butter, 1 1/2 tablespoons of sweetener, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and 1/3 cup of water. First up, let's cut our protein into strips. Let's start off with the chicken. So basically, we're going to cut this as if we were doing chicken fingers. That's basically it. So nice strips like that. Here we are. Now I gotta tell you, I was told to do this against the grain, and it looks like I am. Am I 100% sure? No, not really. But it will make it tender. If you have fat like this, it's okay to just trim that off. Let's cut that off. Okay. Now take a bowl, get that ready, and now I'm gonna cut this in half. Each one's gonna be cut in half. Hopefully I can get 2 or 3 skewers from this amount of chicken. Half. And just cut them up into nice bite-sized pieces that you'd like to take off the skewer. That's basically how you have to plan it. There is our cube chicken. Now we're going to put this aside and we're going to do the beef. We're going to cut this across the grain. The grain is going this way. So we're going to cut this way. That way you're going to get more tender meat. Let's cut some more across the grain. There we go. It's going to be tenderized in the marinade too. So if you have it like fat like this, you can just trim off like we did with the chicken. Cut this in half just like we're going to cut this into pieces or chunks, bite-sized chunks just like the chicken. Now, like I said, we're going to be tenderizing this too. The marinade is going to have ingredients in it to tenderize the steak. As we marinate it overnight. Yes, we're going to marinate this overnight. And here's our beef for the beef satay. Now let's get going on those marinades. Okay, let's do that chicken marinade first. First up, we have the coconut milk. Here is the red curry paste. That goes in there. This is the salt. And this is the sweetener. I'm using monk fruit allulose, as always, and it's stuck in there, but not for long. Now we mix it up. Mix it all up. Almost looks like Thousand Island dressing. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a gallon storage bag and we're gonna pour all this in there. Pour it all in. This looks to be just enough, just about enough. If I had a little bit more chicken, I would be worried if this wasn't enough marinade, but it looks to be about right. And we put it in with the marinade. And we're gonna squish that around in there. Now our chicken is marinating. Okay, and now for the beef marinade. In goes coconut milk. Again, it's kind of hard because it was in the refrigerator. The red curry paste. And this recipe is almost identical to the chicken with a couple of exceptions. Curry powder, that's a difference. That's going in here. Baking soda. This is important. This is going to help to tenderize the beef. That goes in there. Salt and sweetener. So essentially the same except for the curry powder and the baking soda. And now in goes our beef. In goes some of our beef. Some of it said no, don't want to go. There it goes. Squish it around. See, like this you can't do in a bowl, really. Okay, close it up. We're taking our chicken and beef, marinating nice, into the refrigerator for 24 hours. So, see you tomorrow. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Yep, it's the next day, 24 hours has passed. I'm letting the chicken and beef still marinate, because while they're doing that, I'm gonna make the peanut sauce. Then I'll put it all together. All right, so I've put in the coconut milk and the water. This is on medium-high heat. Also, the apple cider vinegar is in as well. Yeah. Next, we put in the sweetener, which is actually monk fruit and also allulose, and the salt is in here too. Our soy sauce, our red curry paste. There's more on my thumb than is in there. And our third of a cup of chunky peanut butter. Yeah, I'm doing chunky because I want the bits of peanuts to be in there already. So that's good. And now we're gonna let this go to a simmer. We don't want this to go to a hard boil. Okay, I can tell it's already starting to thicken up a little bit, which is good. But you know what? I'm going to help this along. I'm putting in about another quarter cup of peanut butter. This you can do, like I said, it's up to you. You can personalize your recipe. I want it more peanutty, so I went ahead and doed it. I told you I might do it, and I doed it. Oh yeah, this is adding the peanut butter kind of accelerated the process of it getting thick, which of course makes sense. That's very close to the consistency I want. I would say about another 2 minutes like this and we're done. Very excited about this. Let's pour it into here. That's exactly the consistency you want. Like I said, if you want to put more peanut butter in like I did, great. Here is our peanut sauce. Now all that's left to do is take the chicken and the beef, skewer it, and grill it. But first, let's skewer some food facts. Satay comes from the Malay word satay, which comes from the Tamil word katai, which means flesh. Thailand and Malaysia both stake claims to the origin of satay. It originated in Java, Indonesia in the 19th century. It actually traveled along the trade routes to other locals and countries, including Malaysia, Thailand, and South Africa. The peanut sauce that is paired with satay actually rose in popularity in the 16th century. However, it wasn't until the aforementioned 19th century that it was actually paired with skewered meats. The dish was created by street vendors in Java. They were inspired by the Indian dish kebabs. The dish included skewers and the peanut sauce, and it traversed the Straits of Malacca to become a common dish of the South. Satay quickly became the national dish of Indonesia. It was served with a peanut sauce and kapat manis, which is a sweet soy sauce. It also included ketupat or lontong, which is a rice cake. Throughout Indonesia, a variety of satay recipes were created. It was very popular in other Southeast Asian countries, including Brunei, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and of course Thailand. Satay is popular in Suriname and the Netherlands. In Sri Lanka, it became a staple of the local diet thanks to the influence of the local Malay community. Satay can consist of diced or sliced chicken or beef. It can also include goat, mutton, pork, fish, and other game meats, even tofu. Also, bamboo skewers are almost always used for serving and presentation. Satay is traditionally barbecued or grilled over charcoal or wood, or it can be pan-seared or even air-fried. Satay is now a worldwide food with dozens of varieties and hundreds of recipes. Actually, worldwide, there's over 252 different documented recipes for satay. Typically, Indonesian satay is made with chicken as the protein, which is marinated in spices and grilled over charcoal. The peanut sauce is thick and is made with coconut milk and spices. Malaysian satay is very similar to Indonesian, except it uses a sweeter marinade and spicier peanut sauce. Thai satay has the meat marinated in coconut milk, curry paste, and spices, and served with a sweet and sour peanut sauce. Also, pork satay is the standard in Thailand. As I said, there are hundreds of recipes for satay all over the world, actually too many to mention, but I'm going to point out a few that sound absolutely delicious. There's satay blendet. That's chicken in a yellow sauce from the Balong district of Pangarango. That sauce is made from shallots, garlic, candle nuts, coconut milk, and turmeric. There's satay taichan, a spicy chicken satay served in a sambal sauce, also with lontong, that's popular in Jakarta. It was said that this was actually adapted from a Chinese snack also served on a skewer, only they replaced the pork with chicken. Satay kulit. This is skin satay, found in Sumatra. This is a crispy satay made from marinated chicken skin. Satay kanal. This is a cubed beef satay which is smeared with grated coconut and spices. Those spices include coriander, garlic, ginger, turmeric, salt, pepper. Did I say garlic? Well, garlic. It's also a specialty dish of Njanjuk. Satay klopo. This is a coconut satay. This is beef wrapped in coconut processed spices and grilled. It's a delicacy from Surabaya. Satay como. This is beef satay from East Java. This is diced beef which is actually marinated in bumbu, which is Indonesian spices, before grilling. Satay kepiting. This is crab satay from North Sumatra. Yes, the outer shell of the crab is removed and then fried in flour and then mixed with bumbu again before it's skewered and served. And finally, satay karang, also from North Sumatra. This is actually shellfish, cockle, or clam satay. It's spicy, it's rich, and the tourists love it. And now it's time for satay trivia. March 28th is National Put Anything on a Stick Day. Okay, they didn't have a satay day, but hey, this'll do. Satay of all kinds and varieties are by far the most popular street food in Southeast Asia. Satay is also served during Malaysian celebrations and holidays, including Eid al-Fitr, a major holiday which celebrates the end of Ramadan. The very first recorded use of the word satay came in 1917 by a satay seller in Singapore. Yeah, you try to say that 5 times fast. He was simply known as the Satay Man. By 1955, the word satay was commonly used for this type of Malay cooking, and you know what? It still is today. And that's Food Facts. Okay, here is our chicken, here is our beef. Let's start a skewering now. I should have wore gloves, but I did not. You take your skewer, you want to leave that much off of it. There we go. And it's a very simple process of just putting it through. Yeah, I should have worn gloves, but this food is only for me, so I trust myself. But trust me, if I was making this for more than one person, I would definitely be wearing some kind of protective hand covering. And that would be our chicken, number one. Let's make some more. Well, actually, let's do all the chicken first. There we go. You know, I can make a small one here. No, let's do it. Put that on here, and that on here. So we have our 3 chickens. Okay, now let's do the beef. Ooh, I can't really tell if it's tender or not, but the way the way these are going on the skewer, it feels like they've been very tenderized. Let's put it that way. All right. Oh boy, nice. There's one of our beef ones. Yeah, we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more bang out of our buck with the beef. I think we're probably gonna be able to make 4 of them. I'm only gonna make 2 and 2. I think. We'll see. All right, I got 3 beefs. I'm gonna do 1 more beef. So I'll have 4 and 3. There we go. Okay. There's our raw chicken and beef marinated satay. Now let's get to grilling. Now I'm taking a little bit of olive oil, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to spread it on the grill surface really thin. Now also, so we don't burn the skewers, we're going to put some aluminum foil on each side like that. Okay, now what we do is we take our chicken. There we go. That's cooking already. There we are. And there we go. Now the beef may take longer. That'll go on that side. And there's the beef. Move it over. Now this is actually going to be fairly quick, and that's only because we're looking at maybe 2 or 3 minutes per side, and we want it to be well done though, so we got to keep an eye on it. The chicken is obviously going to get done first, so I think we're nearing the end with the chicken. I believe the chicken is just about done. So let's take the chicken off. Chicken is resting. I think this beef is done as well. All right, let's put the beef on our little tray here. All right. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're ready to eat. Satay! And voila! Satay is served. Yep, I actually made my own homemade chicken and beef satay. Man, it was really easy. I say that a lot, but it really was. I just followed the recipe, and my own peanut sauce. Oh, like I said, I love anything to do with peanuts. Now, you can do this yourself. You can get creative. You can change the ingredients. You can change the marinade. The marinade was important for the beef because, of course, the baking soda and the apple cider vinegar made it tender overnight, okay? Or you can get a tender cut of beef, whatever you like. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much. I want to taste. So I'm going to taste the chicken first. This looks so good. No. Chicken is tender. It's juicy. The peanut sauce is fantastic. Man, that is one heck of a terrific bite. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a double. We'll get that peanut sauce on there. Huh. I love it. I absolutely love this. Oh man, that's really good. I can't wait to try the beef now because it's been tenderized and oh boy, here we go with the beef. Get some of that peanut sauce on it. There you go. Mmm, very tender. Mmm. Beef tastes great. Mmm. Oh, they are both terrific. Oh man, I highly, highly recommend this. Whether you do it as a main course or a side for a party, I am one satisfied cooking show host right now. This is absolutely terrific and I certainly recommend it. And you know, this is so good. There's not going to be any left over for the man upstairs. Okay, I'll leave some. Whew. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We're here again in another 2 weeks with another episode. Until then, be well, eat good.